Hey, Shalom Akim. This is Yabatazak coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahbashim Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. To the sincere brothers, the Akim, that are pushing this truth for the hopeful elect. Alright, striving for the hopeful elect. Alright, seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling and enduring all afflictions. Yahbashim Yahushai. Alright, I got Revelation chapter 6 verse 8. It says, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto him, or them, over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, with hunger, with death, and with the beast of the earth." Okay? Now, through the process of history, you had certain people, they do their artistic work, and they do it, they paint this individual or this description, as it says, but in a reality toward, a sense, it's an actual man, that carries these attributes of being void of life, alright, void of anything that's beneficial to the earth, beneficial to humanity, or that glorifies and honors Yahweh Shai, the creator of all things, man, of heaven and earth. Alright, so a lot of people's interpretation here is wrong. Okay, the one that is spoken of here in Revelation 6 and 8 is referring to a nation, a group of people known as the Edomites. Okay, they're known as the Edomites today. In our time, they're known as Caucasians. Throughout history, they were given different names as the Greeks, the Romans, Macedonians, etc. Today, as I said, they're known as Caucasians, so-called white people. Alright? But then you do have some that do have melanin, pigment. The tone of their skin is darker than usual, or their complexion is a tan, or it could be completely melanized like a so-called Negro. But what I'm trying to prove is to the brothers, and what I'm trying to convey here is that we are living in hell, man, and we are governed by this pale horse. Alright, this pale horse that is controlled by a man void of life. Alright, and he has the power to destroy. Okay, now when you go into the name Esau, right, it means wasted away is he. So if he's wasted away, if he's considered a piece of shit, he's gonna consider everything else as a piece of shit. He ain't gonna have no regard to life, no regard to anything that is precious, anything that is good and healthy, So it says, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse." And the word pale, it has no substance. It has no life. It's void. Just like in the movies when they show you, when they talk about vampires, what do they always look like? Lifeless. They're pale. You can see their veins. They're hungry for blood, because that blood is what they thrive off that blood. The living that have that energy source that keeps them breathing and moving, living. Those vampires, they lack that. Like they have certain people that are anemic. They're real lethargic. So that's how Esau is, man. He's that pale individual, all right. And his name that sat on him was death, and hell followed with him. See, and his name was death. Now death is there's no life in it, and hell is a condition. So he brings, torment and destruction to the world, as it says, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, with hunger. You see what I'm saying? And that's exactly what this man does. He kills and has no regard in life. He regards not life. So that's what's going on throughout the whole earth, man. You see these different land masses, and they're experiencing large amounts of hunger, shortage of food. Venezuela's still in that condition. There's actually a man where I work. He's from Venezuela, and he was telling me it's bad over there. The president Maduro, that he's a piece of shit. He's not a good leader. He's not a good man. You got this stuff going. Even here in America, you got people starving, hungry, the poor. And you got Esau doing this. He's raising the prices on everything. Everything's going up, the cost of living. But he has the power to do these things. It's like when you go to the book of Micah chapter 2, where it talks about woe unto you that devise iniquity. They that lay on their bed and they wake up in the morning and it's in the power to do it. That take a man and his heritage, take his heritage and the house from him. This is that man. So we're living in the valley of shadow of death. All right, as King David said. Now I want to go from here to 2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 29. It says, Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. So if you brothers read this account of this woman and her seven sons, you would know what this is talking about. Because who was it? Antiochus Epiphanes was tormenting her sons because they didn't want to eat swine's flesh or consent unto the king's religion. So they had rather die for their power, Yahweh Shem Shai, and obeying the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Now the woman's telling her last son, Fear not this tormentor, but being worthy of thy brethren, take thy death, that I may receive thee again in mercy with thy brethren. While she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, Whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given unto our fathers by Moses. And thou hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, shall not escape the hands of Yahweh. You see? So this man's not going to escape Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. He touched the apple of his eye way too many times. You read Isaiah 46. He outdid the punishment that we were to go through. Okay? It said that in Daniel that he will wear out the saints. So this young man right here, this brother, cursed this Antiochus Epiphanes. Well, Antiochus Epiphanes was an Edomite. All right, he took under the name of Assyrian. All right, he governed the Syrian empire. Right, Antiochus Epiphanes. So in verse 31 it says, And thou hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews. Now, like I read in Revelations about the pale horse, that's exactly what he was doing. That's exactly what the pale horse and death that sat upon him and hell followed them. That's exactly what they were doing. They were the author of all mischief. All right. Verse 32. For we suffer because of our sins. And though the living Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, be angry with us a little while for our chastity and correction, yet shall he be at one again with his servants. Right? That's what's going to happen. But thou, O godless man, and of all other most wicked, be not lifted up without a cause, nor puffed up with uncertain hopes, lifting up thy hand against the servants of Yahweh. See, he's godless. He has no life. He's death. All right, he's void of understanding. He's void of all life, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Verse 35: For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of Alashad Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who seeth all things. See, so this man Esau is not going to escape. He's considered a vagabond and a fugitive. And a fugitive is what? Running judgment. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has not forgotten that this man still has to be sentenced to death. So I hope this was edifying. Hope you brothers continue in this push and continue in following the land whithersoever he goeth. And that's